The green and the mic. Okay, we got a minute before puck drops. We have got Minneapolis against, who we playing? Duluth East. We played these guys last year at their home ice, so we'll get a rematch right now. We got Ben Greedle back. Ben was out sick yesterday, so we're happy to have him back and join the team, occupying his usual wing slot. We're at the secondary rink today. Get back to the main rink for 6 o'clock against Shakopee. Again, just a great facility. This is, I think this is an old ironworks. And if you can see above the benches, the old brickwork, and the windows have been bricked out. But really cool how they've transformed this thing into quite a center. Josh Spaeth is going to be your goalie, number 29 for Minneapolis, after Will got the W last night. And they're skating out. Jack Wessinger is going to be your center. We got Odin Petzel and Tommy Biebler as your wings. Max Paulson and Will Storman on D. Storm takes it, throws it up. Biebler throws it in. Odin gives chase. D to D. Good hit by Paulson. And back to Petzel in the corner. He centers, but that's broken up. Wessinger back to Petzel. Oh, beautiful play to Biebler. These three have been working really well with their tic-tac-toe plays this season. Puck taken away by Petzel. And Duluth takes it up. Step by Wynn. And Storm looking to clear. Shot wide of Spaeth. Biebler with it. He's got some room. Wessinger's dumping it in. He's going to change. Some fresh legs now for Minneapolis. Mueller at the point. Oh, shot, and it's a goal. Hetzel puts it in on the rebound. 1-0 Minneapolis. Good heads-up play by Minneapolis. Goose taking the draw. Won by Storm. Sheriff. Tipped by Gustav. Julian in with it. Dumps it in the corner.
Scoring for Minneapolis, number 5, Petzel.
Henry with it. Good play. Good opportunity. Henry Waldeck set up on that one. These things that are inches short are going to be coming up in January. Offensive zone faceoff for Minneapolis. Battle for the puck. Held nicely by Mueller. Goose has got it, and that's taken off his stick. Minneapolis is holding. Good pinch, but it just sneaks out. Mueller puts it in. And we're going to get a line change from Minneapolis. Some fresh legs out there. Waldeck giving chase. Held in by Minneapolis. Blake on it. Blake has control, looking for a lane. And Duluth just rims it around. Bouncing puck skips past Paulson. Good pass there. Ben Greedle. Ben throws it in. Warren giving chase. Good hit by Warren. Another opportunity. Greedle with the shot. Saved by Duluth. Offensive zone faceoff for Minneapolis. Couple minutes gone, 1-0. And I don't see a shot clock, but I can pretty much guarantee you we are out shooting the Duluth right now. Blake in the draw. One by Storm. D-to-D pass is intercepted. Opportunity here for Duluth. And a little bit too far. Yeah, I echo that. Good hustle by Scherf.
That would be a solid green light.
Duluth in the corner. Quick pass out front. Goose going. He's got some ice. Goes across. Maintains the puck. Looking for a pass. Puts it in front. Shot on net. That was by Petzel. Duluth just tries to throw it out. Scherf keeps it in. Good play by Warren. He's got options. Spins around, fires. Absolutely love that move and taking the shot. Bieber throws it in. And Minneapolis maintains the offensive zone while shorthanded. Good play by Biebler. Back to the D. Puck intercepted. Opportunity. And sneaks by. Good job by Josh. That's going down, and we are not having icing. That is waved off. Got a minute 10 left on this penalty. Long pass. Intercepted there by Mueller. Waits and throws it in. Good job by him waiting for the tag up before he put it in. Opportunity here. Oh, just doesn't sneak by. Wessinger with a hit. Here comes Scherf. He's got a chance. Oh, that just goes wide. Ripped that shot, but just wide. Duluth looking to regroup. Across the red line. Turned back by Scherf. .14 seconds left in the penalty. Duluth looking for options. To the point. Winds up. Shot right into the gut of Spaeth. But he ate it up. That's what you want to do. Not cough up those rebounds. Defensive zone draw for Minneapolis. 5 seconds left on the power play for Duluth. Storm wins it. Back to Duluth. To the point. Go D to D, but nobody's home. Minneapolis at full strength. Bouncing puck. Oh, caught in some skates there. Shot by Duluth. And that is a goal. Hit the pipe, bounced back, and then went in. That was a tough one. (1-1) right now. 4 minutes left in the first. Goose to take the face off. Henry and Tommy are the wings. Win and Max on D. Let's get this back quickly, guys. Draw one by Minneapolis. Up the boards. And we're going to have a hand pass on Duluth. And that should be coming outside the blue line, and it is. Goose in the draw. Draw one by Minneapolis. Opportunity here. Goose across the blue line. Looking for something, taken away. Biebler picks it up. Biebler battling. Duluth crosses. Nice play there by Scherf on taking the guy. Scherf then picks up the puck. Thrown out. Mueller gives chase. Cuts off the angle. Saved by Spaeth. Biebler. Hooked away. Scherf. To Henry. Henry back to Scherf. David loses it. Good job getting back. Saved by Spaeth. Minneapolis heading up. They got a little bit of momentum here. Thrown in, and our forward line's going to change. Good hit and trapped by Warren. Win with it. Looks across. Thrown to Blake. Shot on net, a little bit high. Ben. Hit hard. Retains the puck, though. Lucian. Beautiful point pass to Paulson. Saved by the goalie. Oh, nearly tapped that rebound. It was a great setup. Big sauce pass. And we got a whistle. 2 minutes left in the first. 1-1 game. Blake in the draw. Lucian gets a little tripped up there. Bouncing puck. Thrown back again. Ben giving chase. Good hit by Ben. He has it. Up front. A little bit too far, but Paulson gets it. Shot on net. Rebound. And Max going back for it. Surveying. Dumps it back. Nobody home. Pass across. Ooh, that snuck through. That could have been dangerous. Storm looking to break out. Picked up by Rochester. And we got another penalty coming up. That is going to be on Ben. And I think we got another interference. So, just a little tourney stats so far. Minneapolis has committed 6 penalties in the tournament, and I don't think an opposing team has committed 1. It's been some pretty clean hockey from the others. And one last night was a 2-10, although questionable. Shorthanded draw. One by Duluth. Shot on net. Off Josh's glove. Wilder with it. Rims it around. Duluth maintains control. Wilder gets it. Looking for an outlet. Up to Scherf. Duluth back with it. Shot sails high. 1:30 left in the penalty. Duluth working. Shot in traffic. Space saves it. 30 seconds left in the period. Here's an opportunity for Minneapolis. Hetzel's just going to throw it in. No icing on that one. Mueller with it. Spins around. And that's it for your first period. Once again, we will be resurfacing after the second, and we'll be kicking this off again very shortly for the start of the second. 42 seconds left on the penalty for Minneapolis.
Solid.
All right, pucks drop for the second period. Rochester coming into the zone. Minneapolis playing the box again. Rochester maintains control. Oh, sorry, Duluth East. Too many games. Battle in the corner. Spun out. A little bit of a back and forth, and we are 2 seconds from full strength. Goose take the draw, 2 seconds. See if we can spring somebody. Won by Rochester. Duluth East, sorry. Minneapolis at full strength now, trying to break out. Oh, Josh did not know where that puck was. Pass up to Henry, dumps it in. Goalie thinks it's best to cover. Offensive zone face-off to Minneapolis. 1-1. Let's go break this tie. Wessinger on the draw. Oh no, sorry, Wilder on the draw. Rochester gets it out of the zone. Minneapolis looking for some things. All right, Lucian with it, crosses the blue line. Oh, good effort. Just tripped up at the end. Lucian with it again behind the net. He's moving. Oh, pass just skips by both players. Really good thinking by Lucian. Good vision. Just missed. Pass back to Wilder if he can get there. Not quite, just out of his reach. Duluth enters the zone. Wynn taking it up. We've got a penalty on Duluth coming up. Goalie's pulled. Interference, and we have got our first power play for Minneapolis. Minneapolis trying to figure out where they're going to go. And it looks like we are now settled. And Duluth is bringing their fourth player on the ice. A lot of talk and planning here. Good to see. Jack in the draw. One by Minneapolis. Oh, just snuck out by Duluth. Scherf picks it up. He's got some open ice. He's using it. Throws it in. Scherf maintains control. And that's going to be an icing on Duluth East. Jack in the draw again. That one's won by Duluth. People are after it though, and he gets rimmed around. Scherf. Petzel. Scherf. Working the perimeter. Petzel. Oh, beautiful pass right over to Jack. And the goalie makes the save. Rebound. Mueller keeps it in. Owen with the that one snuck by him. Not his fault. And that's going to sail down for an icing. We're going to get some fresh bodies out there. And just under a minute left in the Storm power play. Who's taking the draw? Henry with it in the corner. Good hit. Julian helping out. And we're going to do this again. Another face-off. Good digging by Henry and Julian in the corner. I like how Julian stepped in for that second man on. 5 on 4, 2 on. See if we can win this draw and get it back to Max. Back to Max. Looking over to Julian. Back to Max. Shot. Just goes wide. Win with it. Oop, catches an edge. And Duluth dumps it in. And another icing. So here we go again. Change to D. Blake back at D. Pinched by Scherf. Scherf's stick is well held, but he maintains control. Looking for some options. Some ice is opening up here in this Duluth box. Another edge lost. Waldeck with it. Henry going back. Gustav now. Passes back. Shot. And a save. Little touch from Goose to Julian. They nearly did it. We're knocking on the door. All right, Blake moves from D to center now. Stays on for this power play. Wins the draw nicely. D to D just sneaks by. Scherf throws it back. Lucian. A little bit of a haphazard neutral zone play by both teams. Duluth with it. Shot saved by Josh. Sheriff, he's got some ice. He's got some room. Passes it up a little bit too far for Blake. Stolen back by Sheriff. Blake with it. Blake now moving through. Good hustle by Blake. Over to Ben. Ben working in the corner. Back to Owen. Owen's shot. I like that. High traffic shot on net. I'll take that anytime. Five-on-five hockey. Minneapolis had some opportunities there. Jack on the draw. And Duluth shoots it out, and that is not going to be an icing, I don't think. Yep, it's waved off. Bit of a scrum in the corner. Petzel flips it out. Storm now with the puck. Play evaporates, Duluth with it. Shot by Wynn a little bit wide. Biebler gives chase. He's hit. Good cross-ice path, but off the stick of number 5 for Duluth. He has control, though, but passes it back. Nobody home. Storm's got it. Duluth again regains control. And Minneapolis is out. Here's a chance. Wessinger with it. Looking. Not a lot of opportunities there. Yep. Nine minutes left in the second. 1-2-1. Looking to get this tie broken. Goose in the draw. Draw one by Minneapolis. Thrown to the net. Battle going on there with Julian. Nice breakup by Henry. David on another rush. Maintains control. Taken away by Duluth. Good move by Henry. And Goose couldn't quite get there. Storm on sides. Mueller over the line. Oh! Opportunistic pass, just missed its mark, but again, good thinking by Storm here. That's 6 people. Yeah, it's tough when it hits the skate, but that's the way it goes, and those are the rules. So Minneapolis is going to go on the power play. 6 men on the ice for Duluth. Okay, we got to convert this. We've had some opportunities. We've looked good in the power play. It's got to bury one here. One by Minneapolis. Surveying. Blake. Passes behind the net. Over to Wynn. Back to Max. To Blake. Shot smidge high. Storm looking for lanes. Good structured power play. Blake, shot, high again. Opportunity here for Duluth. Good breakup by Minneapolis. That was dangerous. Lucian with the puck, circling around. Bringing it across center. He'll enter the blue line, get in the zone. He's hit, removed. Lucian keeps fighting. He still has it. Option. Oh! Mueller came in. Another great opportunity for Minneapolis here. And that's going to be an icing. We'll do it again. Good heads-up play by Lucian to find him open. It was a tough one on the stick, but we're going to do it again. 43 seconds left in the Storm power play. Draw one by Duluth. They throw it up, and they get it out of the zone. 30 seconds to regroup and do another one. Good pass up by Spaeth. A little bit too far. Tommy throws it in. Petzel giving chase, breaks it up. And a little too far. David passes it back to Mueller. Passes it over to Jack. Jack with it. Surveying. Ooh, across the crease. Interesting opportunity. Jack with it. Looking. Full strength. Shot just a little bit wide. Back to 5-on-5. Good held right there. Jack, back, shot, save. And just dumped in by Duluth. David with it. Gets it out nicely. Odin with it. Broken up. Circling around his win. He brings it up. Odin puts it out. Tommy crosses the line. Shot is blocked by the D behind the net. Storm keeps it in. Odin makes a move. Oh, Wynn tries to hold in a tough one. It sneaks by his glove. Icing, though. 5 minutes left, 1-1. Need to get this tie broken. Who's in the draw? Henry and Julie in the wings. Win, Max on D. Let's win this draw. Duluth gets control of it. Another icing. Goose in the draw. One by Duluth. Julian gives chase. No icing. Win with it. Over to Henry. Henry surveys. Spins it back over to Win. Oh, tremendous save by Josh. That bouncing puck just wound up right in front of him, and he made a really good save to keep this a tie game. Lines are getting switched. Defensive zone face-off for Minneapolis, and it's going to be Blake on the draw. One by Duluth. They throw it in. Good hit by Blake. Blake with it. He's got some speed. Bouncing puck again. Oh, that's a little... Josh comes out and pokes it away. Good play by Josh. And then makes the save. That is a super tough play for a goaltender. And Josh played it very well. Blake on the defensive zone faceoff for Minneapolis. Lucian up high, coming back for the puck now. Ben with it. Ben across the line. And a little bit too far for David, and it scoots down the ice. Neutral zone regroup. Ben dumps it in. Lucian gives chase. Up front. Oh! Great opportunity there. Another one. Oh, Blake has it taken away at the last second. He's got some options. Got a penalty coming up again on Duluth. Guessing it's going to be a slash. And it is a slash. 2.5 minutes to go. 2-minute power play for Minneapolis. Back to win. The Duluth D box has not been incredibly aggressive. Has given Minneapolis some time to set up. Jack. Looking for the give and go. Not quite there. Tommy. Odin. Another close one for Minneapolis. That puck's going down. It's going to be a no icing. Josh correctly plays it. Owen gets ahead of steam. Odin across the red line. In the corner. Shoots it back. Oh! I do not know who that went off of. But that was a heads up play. Just rip the shot to the net and good things can happen. It went off a player and then went in. That's what I saw. It was a pretty quick play though. 2-1, Minneapolis takes the lead. Wessinger on the draw. We got 144. Let's go into the locker room with the lead, huh? Jack giving chase. Jack's got it. Pop. Rochester now circling. In tight. And they answer back. Quick response to our goal. 2-2 game with a minute left. Goose in the draw. 1 minute. See if we can get something done here. Storm has it. Scherf throws it in. Julian giving chase.
Scoring for Duluth, number 5, Declan Mayrock.
Shot saved by Spade. Paulson with some room. Blocked by Gustav, and the goalie will save it. That went off the ankle bone. No sting. 38 seconds. Won by Storm. Shot. Save by the Duluth goalie. Nice glove save. Nice shot there. On the net, which is all you can ask for. Won by Duluth this time. Shipped out just past the D. Max circling. Looking. Henry shoots it up. A little bit too much gas on that one. Defensive zone face-off. And we've got 15 seconds left in the period. Long pass down to Lucian. 6 seconds. She scores! Woo! 3 seconds left in the period. Beautiful outlet pass. Great shot. And barring something crazy, Storm's going to go into the locker room with a 3-2 lead. Really pretty. Lucian's dad is next to me. What, yeah? Proud of your son? Good shot?
Finally.
Yeah, he says finally.
Needed it.
We needed it. And that is the end of the second period. Minneapolis 3-2 up on Duluth East. And we'll be back in about 15 or so minutes. Thank you.
And they had a fire pits and all the things. It's gorgeous, but oh. Yeah, we went to 3 different places. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no way. I think the weather was going to be rough between the 3 and so left it to the driver. I was honestly going to suggest that if you have to go to various places, to the bus.
All right, sorry, we're arriving a little bit late. 3:27 left in the third. 3-2. Minneapolis is up. And Bieber throws it in. That pass intercepted by Paulson. He throws it back in. Here comes Odin. Odin steals it. Back pass. Oh, another close one. Opportunity here for Duluth. They cross the line. Pass is a little bit errant to Biebler. Throws it to Petzel. Picked up by Duluth. They're going to try and re-enter. Back to Biebler. Held in by Duluth. Man open at front, but they cannot connect to him. And we have got an interference penalty coming up against Wynn. I think that may have crept up a little bit high. And Minneapolis will be short-handed here. Goose taking the draw. It's won by Rochester. Storm playing the box. Duluth working the perimeter. Out front. Off to Gustav. He's got a little bit of ice here. Tying it up behind, wasting some time. And Rochester with 2 on takes over. They survey. Number 10 comes up. Oh, good breakup right there. That was a nice stick play by Mueller. Going to get a couple of guys. We're actually going to do a line change now. 1:13 left on the penalty. 11 and change left in the third period. Storm looking to get the kill. Henry's on the draw. Thrown out, held by Duluth. Shot back, blocked by Max. Max brings it out. Neutral zone, and that's going to be an offsides for Duluth. Minute left in the penalty. Henry on the draw again. Good draw win. Thrown out. Henry gives chase. Duluth sets up. Wide shot blocked by Spaeth. And out of the zone. Duluth regroups. DDD. Good stick there by Wilder. And a nice flip out because that more than likely will not be, it will be icing. That just rolled and got some wheels. Was hoping that might die. Warren on the draw. 25 left on the kill. Good draw win for Minneapolis. Scherf with it. Back to Mueller. He rims it around. And that's just going to be a little bit too far. Nice play. Lucian. Shot on net. And that's perfect. Getting an offensive zone draw. Little activity there. I didn't see anything that Lucian did to warrant that. But a good play by Lucian, getting us offensive zone draw with 10 seconds left on this kill. And we have got a penalty coming up on Duluth. A little bit too rambunctious, I would say. Tommy on the draw. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 10 seconds, then Storm's going to go on the power play. Conversation with the refs. I don't know why, but we only have 2 refs this game. I do like 3 at the Bantam level. Little huddle with the players. Tommy on the draw. See if we can get this back to Owen. He gets it back to Sheriff. Shot. David with it. Storm at full strength. David working. Quick shot off the side of the net. Storm now has options. 5-on-4 hockey. Shot. Oh, great shot by Jack. Nice blocker save by the goalie. Good all around. Shot again, another blocker save. Tommy with it. Tommy in front. Oh, very close. Wheeler pinches. David back with the puck. Rochester. Heavy chase on David. Good job of David to stay up. Minneapolis maintains control. And we got a minute left on the Minneapolis power play. Be great to get an insurance goal here. Jack moves in. Pass. Oh, just a little bit too wide for Petzel. Rochester with it. Taken away from the puck nicely by Max. Max with it. He's got some ice. Good pass up to Petzel. Petzel crossing. Biebler. Shot on net. Oh, I don't know who that hit, but it was a good shot. Odin calling for a penalty, and I think he's justified. And that is more than likely going to be an icing, and it will. Offensive zone draw for Minneapolis. "17 seconds left in this Storm power play. And Blake is on the draw for Minneapolis. Let's win this and get this thing set up. Won by Minneapolis. Minneapolis now working. Cross pass to Odin. He puts it back in the corner. Ben to Odin. Odin to Ben. Ben with it. He's looking. He's got a lane. Max. Oh, a tip. Wow, that was a close one. Again, just put that puck on the net. Good things can happen. Good breakup by Max there. But we are probably going to get a penalty. Oh, and I don't know if they got the retaliatory slash. Did you see that? Well, the retaliation was not seen, so it looks like we are going to be shorthanded. A lot more penalties than last night. Good job getting it out, Julian and Henry. Henry gives chase. Henry behind the net. Rimmed out by Duluth, but that is going to be icing waved off. David with it. Taken away by Duluth. Shot high. Duluth is going to regroup. Looking. And that pass a little bit too strong. Duluth maintains possession, however. Shot blocked. And David sends it. And perfect. On net. That's what you want. Storm has the ability to change. Minute left in the kill. Option for Lucian. He's in. And he scores! Short-handed. Lucian Warren, second of the game. And that's the insurance goal we wanted. I will caution, 55 seconds left on this kill. Just a really good hustle play by Warren. Goose in the draw.
Scoring for Minneapolis, number 10, Lucian Warren.
50 seconds. And that's going to be an icing, thank you. A nice, settled third period, in my opinion, for Minneapolis. Goose on the draw. Blake holds. Lucian with it. Gustav now in the corner. Puts it back, but nobody home. 30 seconds left in the kill. Puck lost. Duluth having a bit more challenging time gaining the ozone on this series. Throwing out front, nobody at home. Ooh, nearly an opportunity for Tommy as Minneapolis is now at full strength. Quick shot by Wilder, blocked by Duluth. Off the shin pad of one of their D. And we got a whistle. 5 and change left, 4-2 lead for Minneapolis. Jack will be on the draw, 5-on-5 hockey. One by Duluth. They survey D. Thrown in. David with it. Looking for a quick out. Stolen by Duluth. And they score. Very nifty bar down shot by Duluth player. That's a super tough one for any goalie, and especially blocker side. So it just got a little bit tighter with 5 and change to go. Jack on the draw. One by Minneapolis. David with it. David still with it. To Odin. Needed somebody to step back in D. Nobody's stepping back in D. Yeah, Minneapolis got a little lucky there. When you've got a defenseman moving up like David did properly, somebody's got to cover his spot. Offensive zone faceoff for Minneapolis, 5 minutes to go. Goose on the draw. Henry, Julie, and the wingers. Bit of a bouncing puck out front. And Duluth breaks it out, and they throw it in. To Josh. To Max. Fans on it. 2 on him. Shot way wide of its mark. Win battling. And that's a bucket save by Josh, and we've got a lot going on in front of the net right now. And my guess is he's going to take them both off. And he will. And that's the right call. Minors on both. D-zone face-off for Minneapolis. Still 5-on-5 hockey. 4 and change left. One by Duluth. Shots blocked. Gustav with it. Passes it up to Henry. Ooh, just misses. Bouncing puck of sorts. Owen with it. And Duluth crosses the line. We got a couple Storm players that bumped into each other. Duluth up front. Taken away by Mueller. Passes it up. Opportunity for Gustav here. He's got Julian with him. Throws it back. Misses its mark on its pass. Julian survives a hit. And number 10 again. He's been playing a good game for Duluth. He has stood out. On sides. Oh, great opportunity for Duluth, and that puck just goes wide. Potential interference call goes undone. Up to Jack. In the slot, just missed its mark. 3 and change, 1 goal lead for Minneapolis. Duluth trying to get out of their zone. They throw it up. That is not going to be icing. Wilder giving chase. Good play. Lucian with it. Now up to Jack. Win. Over to Lucian. Crosses the blue line. And he just got tripped. That's going to be a Storm power play. 2:46, and good job drawing that penalty. That's just good aggressive hockey. Yeah, I got to talk to Lucian's dad. I don't know what he ate or drank before the game, but he's just been really moving nicely today, as he has the whole season. Jack on the draw. Far from over. Storm working. Ooh, nearly intercepted. Blake puts it deep in the corner for Lucian. Lucian working behind the net. Nice pass up to the point. David to Blake. Back and back. Back again. Very good puck movement by this line right now. Storm taking their time. Shot goes over the mark. Held in nicely by David. Try it again. To Jack. Oop, nobody home right there. See if Blake can keep this thing in. Not quite, but he regains control. And some momentum there for Ben. Ben crosses the line. Ben's got some ice. Puts it back. Blake. Glove saved by the goalie. 1:52 in the game. 1:06 in the power play. David, Blake, Gustav, Tommy, Odin. Draw by Goose. One by Minneapolis. To Blake. Off Tommy's stick. And that's going to be an icing, and we will do this again. I'm happy to take icings all day right now. So by my math, we're going to have about 31 seconds of 5-on-5 if Duluth kills this penalty. Draw by Goose, one by Minneapolis. Scherf with it. Minneapolis regroups, working it. Back to the point. Pass intercepted. Gustav with it, crosses the blue line. Pass over. Oh, nearly there. Nearly had another one. They're going to keep the forwards out there, change up the D. 1:09 left in the game, 24 seconds left in the man advantage. Let's win this draw. Draw won by Minneapolis, who skips over Tommy's stick, though. Hold by Max, but sneaks by. Owen with it. Owen circles. Goes back for Max. Max has it. Throws it across, nobody home. Duluth throws it in. And right now we got 5-on-5 hockey. 30 seconds left in the game. No pulling of the goalie yet. They're asking the goalie to come, but the goalie's not looking at his coach. Oh, and a glove save by Josh. That was a great opportunity for Duluth. We got a lot of time left. 28 seconds, 6-on-5 hockey. Got a timeout. Talk some strategy.
Will they just call it a tie at this stage in the tournament, or do they?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any overtime. But I'm shocked that you even brought up that word.
Not gonna happen.
No, it is not going to happen.
We need to know how aggressive the boys need to come out.
No, that will definitely factor into strategy. Coach Dan working the whiteboard, giving them their instructions for the final 28 seconds of this game. We've got Jack out there. We got Henry out there. We got Wynn out there. Who else do we have out there? Julian's out there. David's out there. Big draw. Josh is going to cover that one up. And that, unfortunately for Duluth, is a penalty. And that was, yeah. So we're going to be back to see what they're going to do with the goalie. They're going to bring their goalie back. And Minneapolis is going to have a power play for the last 25 seconds. They're in the O zone. Jack wins it. Shot on net. Rebound. Duluth with the puck. David with it. 14 seconds. Rims it around. Duluth trying to get across the blue line. And that's the game. Minneapolis wins 4-3. And we'll move on now to face Shakopee Bantam AA at 6 p.m. tonight. Their record in the tournament so far is 2-0. And they get a victory in their next game. They're moving on to the championship. We will also be in the marquee rink for that game, I've been told. So thank you very much. We'll see you in a few hours.